I'm thinking, well, I was going to go through a game plan, but I guess Connor just wants to jump right into it, considering
Well,
he's
we can discuss the game plan so everybody's on the same page.
considering that he has been MIA for like 3 weeks and refusing to record. Now we're here, back, ready to get at it. He just wants to jump right into it. So I guess we will. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode. Oh gosh, it's been so long.
21?
Is it? I think it's 21. Let me double check.
Yeah, 21.
It's 21.
Uh-huh.
9 plus 10.
21.
Get it? It's a
I do.
meme. I'm hip.
Oh God. I'm gonna leave again for 3 weeks.
I'm up with the kids. Let's just jump into the topic today. FIFA 22, right around the corner. We're not stupid, so we're not going to get it. But some people might, and it is still a pretty good topic. So we're going to go through and highlight top 10 players of last year and who we think are going to get the top 10 spots, who we want but think we should have the top 10 spots, and who will probably have the biggest upgrade or downgrade. I think that'd be a pretty cool one too. Just kind of off the top of our head based off of the way that they've been performing and who should be getting it and who will get it,
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good episode. I'm excited. It's good to be back. Actually, I had a coworker of mine. I started a new job. So I had a coworker of mine come up and be like, I have heard a rumor that you have a podcast. I'm like, you're damn right. The Designated Players podcast comes out every Wednesday at 7, except for like the last 3 Wednesdays and the 2 Wednesdays before that. But it'll be more frequent. We better be getting more frequent. If we don't, it's Connor's fault. So that's fine.
Yeah, sure.
To celebrate, really good segue here, to celebrate my new job, little Mateo picked up some mystery scarves for me. So my scarf for the week, the month, really, you won't be able to read it here. Can you guess?
Red Bull Salzburg.
No, I wish. How about now?
It's obvious. It looks like an Austrian team, but I'm not sure which
the
one.
Austrian national team.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have guessed that. I was thinking the league.
Super cool. I pulled out the one I have for next week is also really cool, but really neat. You don't see a lot of national team scarves, or at least I. So really hyped about that. What do you got?
I brought out everybody's favorite. It's a throwback. Bring it back. The one scarf wonder from season 1.
Oh man, I don't have the right hat on. I thought I was wearing my Red Bull hat. Well, this is celebrating the best manager in the entire league who beat Inter Miami 4-0 yesterday, the Austrian man himself, Gerhard Struber.
Listen, you guys need a lot of help.
The worst part was I picked that day to go out and grab a bite to eat with some of my friends because I don't see him at work anymore. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll come out Friday. Like they're gonna get killed anyway. There's no point in watching. 4-0, red card.
Whose fault was that? And then now you can't watch games anymore.
Well, that's what I mean, right? We won a game on July 3rd. We won a game this yesterday, and we won some game in the middle. And I'm pretty sure I missed at least half of all 3 games.
That's it. You canceled for the rest of the season.
It's gotta be. Oh man. Warm out in Kentucky. It is about 90 degrees. We're dying, but we're still here. So you ready to dive into it?
Yeah. First thing I want to kind of address. So I know typically a lot of leagues, it's pretty easy to like kind of capture the period that they kind of like base their rating off of. So like just take the Prem, for example. Like obviously it's going to be over the whole Prem like previous season. With MLS's year being a little bit different, I just want to make sure we're on the same page as to like when are we starting like taking into account for their rating for this season, like at what point during last season, and then like what point of this season.
Sure, that's a really good shout, right? So I would say just in general from when FIFA kicked off, so the midway point of the 2020 MLS's back season to the halfway point of 2021.
This season. Okay. So
Um,
like the second half of last season into the first half of the season.
all the way up into the first half of this season. It's going to be interesting because a lot of the players that are actually in this top 10 right now aren't here anymore. They've been transferred out. So, and even some of the players who probably should be are also gone. So we dive in. I guess I can give a list of the top 10 players. We can do
Yes.
that.
Are you using that link that we looked at on Twitter?
I'm not. I'm using Footbin. Good, really good website. Love Footbin. And I will give you up to, it's 78 and up encompass the top 10 players. So I think it's a top 12, but I'm not going to keep like 2 players out because, you know, their name is spelled differently or something. I don't know. Make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So let me just count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the 12th highest rated player from last season's 2021 launch, Lisandro Lopez, 78 rated. 11th, Nico Ladero at 78 rated, which is criminal. Chicharito Hernandez, 78 rated. Pablo Piatti, 78 rated. Pozuelo, 79. Valeri, 79, both non-rare. Actually, all the last 3 have been non-rare. Pavone, 79. Nani at 80. Joseph at 81. Gonzalo Higuain, 83. Blaise Matuidi, 83. And then Carlos Vela rounds out the top at 83. So I guess we can
See
start.
2 names in there immediately that don't deserve to be there.
Yeah, those guys are going to fall off ridiculously. But let's go ahead and yeah, you know, let's start with there. Who out of that top 12? We'll do top 9 because Pavone's not here, Piatti's not here, and Lopez aren't there, right? So out of those top 9, who isn't there next year?
I'm trying to pull up the list as well so I can have it and kind of base off it. I don't think Ladero is going to be there. Not that he doesn't have the quality to be there, but he's pretty much been out this whole half of the season. And he was already on the cusp. So I think, well, granted, there's a lot of people that dropped out of the top 10 just by leaving the league.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a chance that he could, but that would be one guess for me. I think, as much as I hate to say it, I still think Matuidi and Higuain are going to be in the top 10. They don't deserve to be, but there's no way they're knocking them down that much. I think Higuain has done enough that it'll keep him in the top 10. I like Matuidi has a chance that he drops out. He really just has not.
I don't think I've seen him do one thing this year.
Nah. I mean, you don't ever hear his name.
I know. And I get it. It's a position he plays, but still like awful.
But okay, but like Pirlo was here and we heard about Pirlo all the time.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Pirlo was banging in goals.
No, he wasn't.
I know. I said it wasn't like he was banging in goals, but we still heard about him.
I gotcha. Side note, you can get an 83 rated player for fodder right now at 800 coins, Carlos Vela. 83 rated fodder. Ridiculous.
In last year's FIFA.
in this year's FIFA. 21.
Isn't 22 coming out this year?
It is.
Like
it is. I'm saying right now, if you turn on FIFA 21, you can get Carlos Vela for 800 coins.
Well, oh no, well, because 22's not out yet. Right.
No.
Okay.
Game's still dead, but
and you're looking at non like special cards, right?
Yeah, just straight up gold. I think Blaise Matuidi falls out.
I think should.
I think Higuain's bottom 10. I think Joseph stays where he's at, 81. Carlos Vela probably drops to 82 just because FIFA. He's another year older. So he has to get worse.
Wrong side of 30.
Wrong side
FIFA
of 30
understands.
Has to get worse.
Oh, can we hold on? Time out. I know we're talking about top 10, but this is the most disgusting rating I've seen on here. I'm sure you saw it too. A little bit below Lisandro Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Kenneth Vermeer as a gold card. Are you kidding me?
Hey, he came from a European league. He's not allowed to be silver.
Knowing FIFA too, just because of that fact, he's probably only going to drop like 2 ratings.
Yeah, he'll be a 74 next year.
That's awful.
Players who you think might jump into the top 10.
Rui Diaz 1,000% needs to be there.
Yep, I'm
That's
with you
criminal.
there. Yep.
I think Heel should be there.
Yep, I'm with you there.
I think Zelarayan.
Interesting.
Possibly, I think maybe Gustavo Bo.
I think Bo definitely is in there. Right? I mean, the year he's
my only thing is he's on New England. So is MLS really? I mean, is FIFA going to give him the recognition? Is the small market team in an already small market league?
No, I get it. And like I said, same reason Rui Diaz is down. He's been 76 for the last 3 years. Player who probably should get in but won't, Mauricio Pereira.
Yeah, I can see that.
Who goes from gold to silver?
Vermeer. That's an easy one. Franco Hara. The fact that he's a gold. Crazy.
Okay.
Ramon Abila. Kieran Gibbs.
Avila's a gold?
Yeah, he's on the second page. Ali Adnan's probably going to drop if he even gets a card because I don't.
Ali Adnan's not on the team anymore, so I don't have to worry about him.
Well, yeah, I don't even think he's on a team. Well, it's he's not there anymore either. I was gonna say Locadia. I think Ozzie Alonso will probably drop just because he's older. Same thing with Darwin.
Iko Para drops out.
Yeah, Iko Para.
Michael Bradley, if he's not a silver card, if he's not a bronze card by the end of the year, I'm rioting. And again, it doesn't matter because like
I think maybe Maxi just because he's older.
Well, Maxi also hasn't played much this year. When he's done, he's been fantastic though.
I know, but you know how they treat the old players.
Mm-hmm. Requerte might drop out because FC Dallas are garbage, like garbage.
FC Dallas outside of Ricardo Pepi.
Exactly.
Ferreira's been pretty good too.
Yeah. Kieran Gibbs.
Yeah.
Definitely out.
What do you think about Pizarro?
I don't think Pizarro lasts towards the end of the year. I think he's sold by the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it. I think he'll end up keeping it. I bet he'll drop like 1 rating, but I think he should be a high silver.
Okay, so let's go back a few steps because we missed this year. We kind of started running away things.
Yeah.
Top 10 for next year. Who do you think it's going to be? From 10 to 1.
Oh boy. From 10 to 1.
Sure. And give their rating too, just for the fun of it.
Well, let's see. Rossi's gone. He's one I would have thought. Blake. Maybe. Hey, why don't you run with yours first?
I figured you were going to go that way. Okay, so I will go here. I'm going to stay all on the first page. I think anybody on the second page steps up. So, number 10, I'm going to go with Lucas Zelarayan at 77. Then I'm going to go number 9, Raul Rui Diaz at 77, because I think they're going to shaft him, which is going to be awful, but I think it's going to happen. Carlos Hill at 77. He's going to be 8. Gustavo Bo at 78 will be 7. Ladero at 78, he holds, will be 6. Chicharito at 79 will be 5. So I got top 5 left.
So, yeah.
I am assuming Blaze and Gonzalo both drop out. No, that's
pretty bold.
Let me rephrase that. I think that's too cold. So I'm going to drop. So number 10, I'm going to drop in Blaise Matuidi at like, no, not Blaise Matuidi. Oh, this is hard. I'm going to go.
You got to think FIFA. That's the problem.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Not
I know
logic.
who I want. I know who I want to be there, but I can't think. So I think FIFA is going to go 77 Zelarayan, 77 Rui Diaz, 77 Heel. That'll be 10-9-8. 7 will be Blaise Matuidi at 78, 5 rating drop. 78 again will be Nico Ladero. Did I put Bo in there already? No, I didn't.
It's not so easy.
It's not. It's really hard. Somebody's going to miss out. It's going to be criminal because Blaise Matuidi is going to take a spot.
Yep. 100%.
Really, you have to do a top 8. It's silly. I'm going to say Gustavo Bo at. I need to type this out or something. This is getting annoying.
I know. I hear you.
So we're looking at. Okay. So I'm looking at number 10 to be Zelarayan at 77. I'm looking at Rui Diaz 77. I'm looking at Heel 77. I'm looking at Bo 78. I'm looking at probably Nico Ladero stays at 78. $80, 79. Higuain at 79. Oh God. What are you thinking right now? Speak to while you think.
Right now, I'm trying to figure out how much these guys just outside the top 10 are going to move up.
Yeah.
Because for sure, they're definitely going to jump in there because there's enough guys that got knocked out. Well, no, Vermeer's not top 10, but, Lisandro Lopez is going to drop out. Obviously, he's gone. Piatti, Pavone. So that opens up 3 spots right there. And then I'm trying to look at the guys that are in the top 10 that I think could drop out. Granted, I don't think it's many. I mean, the guys on the cusp are still like pretty well-known guys.
Yeah. All right. I think I've got mine ready. What just happened? There we go. Okay. I think Rui Diaz gets shafted once again and stays at 76. So I've got Zelarayan at 77, Heel at 77, Bo at 78, Ladero at 78, Pozuelo at 79, Matuidi at 79. Oh, I forgot Chicharito. Oh, no. Zelarayan's going to have to be out. Oh, that sucks. Not a fan of that one. That one was uncool.
Not so cash money.
Minimal cash monies. I'm going to have to go here. Okay. I think I fixed it. I don't like it, but I've fixed it.
All right, start from the beginning again.
Okay, so it is going to be Carlos Heel at 77, okay. Gustavo Bo at 78, Ladero at 78, Chicharito at 79, Pozuelo at 79, Matuidi at 79, Higuain at 80, Josef at 81, Nani at 81, and Vela at 82.
Sounds like overall, like the whole league rating went down a bit.
Yes. I think they're going to shaft us, but I always think they're going to shaft us.
All right. Yeah, I got half. I'm working on half my list so far.
Okay. Players. I'll talk to the players I left out.
Yeah.
Diego Valeri on an underperforming Portland team that is going to be 34 next year. Is that right?
Valeri's 35.
Oh my God. Yeah, he'll plummet. Jonah Dos Santos doesn't jump into my top 10. I think he's had a really bad year, and I don't think they reward him for that. Yimi Chara, again, underperforming Portland. Don't think he's done enough to earn an upgrade. Kenneth Vermeer, we've talked about. Victor Wanyama doesn't have a set position yet, so they can't move him. Blanco's been hurt. Mauricio Pereira playing a little bit too deep, probably getting overshadowed by Nani, won't make it in. Lucas Zelarayan just misses out. He gets an upgrade, but just misses out. Gomez Andrade, I don't think they're going to show too much love to the defenders because they never do. So he'll stay right about there. Iko Para, we talked about dropping out just because he hasn't played too much and they terminated his contract. So he might not even have a card. Michael Bradley, awful. Maxi Morales, again, another year older, probably won't make an upgrade. Eli Room, probably not.
But a goalkeeper now.
No. Stephen Fry hasn't played all year. Darwin Quintero's still a gold card.
If there's any goalkeeper that's in the running for top 10, it's not Room. It would be Blake.
Definitely not. It would be Blake, right? Darwin drops probably to 73. Ozzie Alonso, I think he stays at 75 because they just like keeping him at 75. I think he's been 75 since. Let me check his history real quick. Wow, at one point he spiked to 2,000 coins on the PC. Love that.
Alonso?
Yeah.
Like last season?
Like no, in
his career on FIFA.
Yeah. How do I find? Oh, I have to go to foot head to find there are too many sites for this FIFA stuff. Where are you at? How are you doing?
Just finishing up mine right now. I wish I had a little time to think about it because I feel like there's so many guys that I feel like could or deserve to be in the top 10 that are just nowhere close by just because of their like older FIFA card rating.
Well,
I just don't think they're going to get the jump to do that.
Lucky for you, we're about to go in on that of who we think should be there, even though they definitely won't. Okay. Yes, he has been 75. Oh, really? He's only been 75 since FIFA 20, but he was 76 at FIFA 13, 14, 15, 77 at FIFA 16, 79 at FIFA 17, 76 at 19. Okay, so they'll keep him gold for the memes. That is what I'm convinced about. Bill Hamid has been hurt. He'll drop out to a 74. Frank O'Hara, awful. Darlington Nagby probably won't be rare, but they might keep him 75.
What is it? He's having the wrong side of 30 now, so
yeah.
I'd assume he's not going up any higher.
Diego Chara's gonna be the same thing as Ozzie Alonso. Albert Rusnak might go up one. Robert Barrich might. He'll probably stay the same. I talked about Requerte maybe going down. Blake will probably go up to a 76. Aaron Long will stay the same, maybe go 74 because he got hurt. Gaston Jimenez probably stay the same. Mitriza, I don't think he actually is on that team, so it don't matter. Barrios will stay 75. Hunu might go up to 76. Gibbsy will drop out, and Avila probably will just go back to Boca. We don't have to worry about him. Okay, where you at?
I'm ready to go.
Go.
All right, so I have a couple guys that I have like as the same rating as like the 10th place guy. So
Okay.
um technically they're tied. So I just want to I'll mention them first. So I have Ladero and Valeri tied for that spot, but I put two other people ahead of them.
Okay.
So I had them both as 77. I have Zelarayan as a 77 at my 10th spot.
So Zelarayan is 77 for you.
Yep.
Okay.
I got Bo as a 77 at 9.
Okay.
I got Heel as a 78 at
Okay.
8. I got Pazuello as a 79 at 7.
Ooh, okay.
I got I'm sorry, I'm trying to think about Pazuello.
You had so much time to think about it.
I know. It's just, he was obviously very good last year and then was out for pretty much the entire first half of this year. He's 29, so he's definitely not changing much. I'm thinking maybe he goes up to 80, in which case he would jump a lot of people on my list, but
Okay.
I'll come back to that one. I'll think about it. But I got Matuidi at 79 at 6. Then Chicharito at 79 at 5. Nani at 79 at 4.
What?
What?
That's bad. You saying he's
He's-
going to go down a rating after the year he's had?
Yeah, because he's how old now?
Yikes! If they
34.
do that, that's the whole reason we stop playing this game.
He's 34. You think they're not going to drop him? I'm not saying it. Like the year he's had has probably kept him from dropping like 3 points. Like I mean, Zlatan was still putting up numbers, and he dropped from like 88 to 83, just because he got so old.
No, it's not because he got so old. They put him in this league, and he went from 88 to 85. By the way, and it's because he went to MLS and they shaft everybody here.
But you think Nani's the exception? They're not going to shaft him.
Yep.
I got Josef at 80 at 3, Higuain at 81 at 2, and then Vela at 82 at 1.
Okay, so we're gonna have 0 boards, is what we're saying.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Any of that, like Josef's probably the one guy that has the potential to move up into a board spot, but he was hurt, so I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay, so now we talk about who we think probably deserves to be there.
All right, this is where I want to look at some of these silvers.
Does it vary into the silvers making a huge jump, right? Will that cause any? Are there players who, where is card type versions? Silvers. Bradley Wright Phillips, definitely.
I don't think he'd jump in the top 10, but I do think Reynoso could be in the conversation.
Barco's probably going to go gold.
It's hard to say, just because last half of the season he didn't really give much.
Sure,
Obviously, this
but
half of the season he's been
lighting
phenomenal.
up, right? Ola Kamara's got to go at least up 1, right?
Yeah.
There's really not a silver player here I think jumps up high enough to make a difference. Walker Zimmerman might go gold.
I think Roldan could go gold.
Uh-huh. That's what we'll do. Let's make a list of the silvers we think will go gold.
All right. I'll keep the list.
Okay. So for me, on my first, what am I on? First 2 pages. I will say I got to look at this guy's stats really quick. They don't care about stats.
I'm going to say Reynoso.
You want to say Reynoso? Okay.
Yeah, he's 74 right now. I think he has done enough to maybe jump up. I think Roldan.
You think Roldan? Okay. I'm gonna go Pedro Santos. No, not Pedro Santos. Sorry. I'm gonna go Barco, but I'm also gonna go. Where'd he go? I'm gonna go Walker Zimmerman too. I think Walker Zimmerman has done enough to go gold.
Yeah, I agree.
Atuesta? No. Gallese? No. Gallese goes 74, I think. It doesn't go gold.
Atuesta. I could maybe see Atuesta sneaking
right.
in at 75.
This is my point about FC Dallas. Sorry, side note here. Facundo Quignon is evidently an FC Dallas player. You're telling me that man? Do you see him?
Yeah, I see him.
Who is this guy? Never once has he put on an FC Dallas kit. I'm convinced.
No, I'll look it up. I gotta look it up now. Facundo Quignon. See how long he's been here.
4 years.
He was there last season. He played 15 times for them.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he
Who is
did.
making up these stats? That man isn't real. I'm convinced.
Maybe he goes by a different name on the field.
What
or
would he go
something.
by?
I don't know. I haven't heard of him either.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. I mean, my top 2 pages, I don't see anybody who makes that
Yeah,
jump.
it's really not. I feel like a lot of the guys that made the jumps were young guys this season. And
Does
they
Matt Turner go gold?
What is he rated? A
72.
Does he
say
deserve
no.
to? Yes.
Yes. Will he? I don't think so.
Yeah, he'll probably get like a 74.
Yeah.
Just slate him.
I'm just not seeing anybody who could make that big jump forward.
I don't think he would, but I feel like he somewhat deserves it. I would say Kai Wagner.
Sure.
But they won't do that. He's a left back in MLS. He's not getting anything more than a +2.
Hani Mukhtar at 79 rated.
What is he rated?
He should be 79, 71.
He's 71.
71.
Yeah, I mean, he'll get a good jump up, but I don't think he'll get enough. Jonathan Mensah's pretty low too, 71.
Paulo maybe goes up.
Kellen Acosta.
Kellen Acosta's only going up in Greg's book. That's really it. I can't see anybody else making
Paulo?
Paulo at 71 makes that jump up.
It's a big jump. I don't think.
I think Paulo goes 73. Give him 2.
Yeah, I can see that.
Ryan, this other guy doesn't play for FC Dallas. Ryan Hollingshead. That dude's probably got to be a bronze by the end of the game.
Adam's gonna hear this and join the call right now. Just to
unbelievable that he's 70 rated at left back when the dude plays left wing.
Yeah, I don't really see anybody else that would make that jump. Side note, some of these ratings are criminal.
Oh, they are. They're awful.
Jackson Ewell, of course, has to be on there.
Can we just make our top 10 all of Greg's favorite players? Somebody find Jordan Lewis, please.
Jackson Ewell.
Aging Jordan Lewis.
Jordan Lewis. We need some Giassi's artists. Will Trapp.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, at this point now I'm down at 69, 68 rated.
Yeah, these I don't think.
I think Miles Robinson gets a huge jump. I think he goes like 72, maybe 73.
What is he right now?
69. Nice.
Oh man, he deserves a jump up. Well, it's hard to say because it's only really been this half of the year. but he has been really good. I mean, he's been gold level good this season. I want to try to look up some of these guys by age.
I think I'm now more focused on finding these FC Dallas players that pretend to exist. Because I think I've gone past anybody who will make a massive jump. But we could do that. What if we talk about people who will have the most improvement, like who will have the biggest jump, not necessarily from silver to gold. But who do you give me your top 3 people who you think are going to make a massive jump forward?
Okay, I would say Tajon Buchanan.
Nice. I like that one. Where is he? What is he rated?
He's got to be really low.
I think he's bronze.
Yeah.
He is 56.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah, he's getting
it's slated, Tajon. Yeah, no, Tajon Buchanan's going to jump to at least like.
He's got to be silver.
He'll slide to right wing back or something, and he'll go up to like. He's got to be like 68 at least.
Yeah, at the least. I think he should be like a 72 at least. He won't, but I think he should.
Ricardo Pepi goes silver next year.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pepe's probably another name that gets a big jump.
53 rated.
That's criminal.
It's really well. I mean, who was he when he started, right?
Yeah, well, could say the same thing about Tajon too.
No, Tajon was really good in the playoffs last year.
All right,
I'm trying to look for some low rated. Breck Shea to 99, probably.
Shade of the Moon. I'm trying to sort by age because I'm sure a lot of these young guys are going to shoot up.
I'm trying to sort by rating because the young guys are probably really poorly rated. Wherever Matthew is, Justin Hack from 49 rated, probably to like 87. Justin Hack. Kevin Paredes, 49 rated. My guess
49 rated.
49. I think he goes to like 64.
Yeah, I think he'll go high bronze.
Maybe a little lower than that, maybe like 62. But man, 49 rated. Henry Kessler, 50 rated.
He'll go up. He won't. I don't think he'll get out of bronze either, though.
No, he'll probably
maybe
go like
silver.
60. No, I'll give him 60. Who else?
What rating is he? Oh yeah. Another big upgrade is going to be Tati. Tati Castellanos is a 65.
Yes, he's very low silver. He's got to go to at least 69, 70.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's pretty low.
That is, yeah.
None of those guys.
Tanner Beeson might get a jump, to 60 from 55.
James Sands,
What's James Sands at?
66.
James Sands goes to 70 probably. Leon Flock at 55. Leon Flock goes to 60.
That'll be a big jump up for him.
Yeah.
What's Caden?
Cade Cowell.
No, Caden. I mean, that's
Cade
also
Clark.
a good one. Cade Cowell's also a good one. I think Bello will get a jump up.
Caden Clark was.
Oh my God! Hold on, timeout. Daryl DK is going to get a huge jump up. He's a 61.
Daryl DK goes to.
He needs to be in the 70s.
You think?
He tore apart the championship.
So I will agree with you that he should be. I think he gets to go. What is he? 61?
Yeah.
He'll go to 66.
Oh, that would be so harsh. So harsh.
But you know what's going to happen.
You go look at 66 rated strikers in the championship. There's no shot they were doing what DK was doing. And he's played well in MLS also. Even when he's come back for the short spell, I know he's been battling some injuries, but
I don't disagree with you.
yeah.
I just think FIFA's going to
Louis Binks was a 59.
I just got to that too. Goodness me. Him and
Iowa
Thomas
Canola.
Chacon are the same level.
Yeah. Iowa Canola definitely will get a bump.
I think, I was about to say Iowa Canola probably jumps to 63.
Oh, Sebastian Berhalter through the roof. Greg's input. Alistair Johnston definitely will get a nice bump up.
Yeah,
he's a 56.
Yeah. John Tolkien, 60 to maybe 64.
I think Ochoa is going to get a nice bump up too.
We don't talk about.
I know you don't want to talk about him.
We don't talk about snakes on this plane.
Pepe at 53. Seeing some of these ratings is very funny.
Isn't it?
Everybody else, it's Paredes at 49. I still can't. That's crazy. So low.
It's so low.
He's the lowest rated MLS player. Well, at least
joint
21 and younger.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. The lowest rated player is now an MLS wonder kid. Dreams do come true.
That's right.
Is a good number. Oh, Brian Reynolds was a 51 last year.
He was. Randall Leal at 63.
Yeah, that should get a bump.
He'll go silver. He'll go to.
Yeah, he should.
I'll say he'll probably go 66. Alec Khan, backup goalkeeper of dreams.
Kessler 50. So
Mason Toy might go silver.
what's he rated?
64.
Yeah, I mean he should. He's played well enough this year to get at least a +1.
Yeah.
Should we decide on three overall that are getting the biggest jump?
Yeah, let's pick 3 each.
3 each. All right. Make my list.
And do you want to do biggest jump like to best overall or biggest jump like in rating?
I'd say biggest jump in rating.
Okay.
I got 2 out of my 3 already. Problem is, I don't know at what point FIFA's like, all right, we've tracked enough. Like we got our ratings set in. We're not going to take into account any more of these games. So like someone like Pepe, who's kind of like came on late, if they had those ratings done at that point, I don't know if anything's changing there. Also, Dane's at a 54. He'll probably get a bump up. Dane
Who?
Dwayne.
Oh, Dane? No, he won't. He hasn't played.
He played last season.
I mean, he'll get a jump. I don't know if it'll be a huge jump, but he'll jump.
No, I don't think he'll jump up that much, but he'll get a jump. Oh, Pat Segrist, get in my list. I got 2 out of the 3 right now.
I'm kind of making an extended list and seeing. I've got 4, and one of them is going to be he should go higher, but he won't.
What I wonder what rating is Araujo? Julian
Araujo. I think it's 65, if I remember correctly.
He's a 65.
I think so.
Wow.
Another shout, George Bello.
Yeah, I mentioned Bello.
Did you? I didn't hear you.
No, you just weren't listening.
What?
Exactly.
Remember when Gideon Zelalon was supposed to be like the savior of the U.S. men's national team, and now he can't get a game for Sporting Kansas City?
Yeah.
Oh, Julian Arujo 63.
That's still higher than I expected him to be. All right, I'm just gonna have to pick one of those other guys.
Okay, I'll go with my list first. I'm done scrounging through. I feel like we'll be pretty similar here, but I'm going. My two obvious ones are Pepe and Tejan, and I'll say DK is my other one. And then I had my other, I have three here that I think probably will have good ones, but not top three. Are Kessler, Bello, and Leal.
Okay. I'm between two for my last spot. I'll go with this guy. All right, so I'm gonna say Tejan. I'm gonna say DK, and I'm gonna say Paredes.
Interesting. Okay.
Just because he's a 49 rated, I think. No, damn it, I don't know. I'm between him and Kessler because they're so low rated.
Well, that's the thing. I think Kessler, just for being in the national team picture for a little bit, is going to get at least a +10.
You know what? I'm gonna go Kessler, just for the fact that for time wasting, he chucked the ball into the stands.
Absolutely.
That's the boost that's the boost that'll put him over for me.
I love it.
All right, so then we flip it. Who's going down the most? I think we have a given one already. And we're saying it still has to be in the league, right?
Yes. Yeah. You can't pick like
Someone who's gone. Okay.
you can't pick like Gianluca Busio for having the biggest upgrade.
Nope. We're on downgrades now. All right. I have a given one on my list already.
God, I don't even know where to start. I'll be honest with you.
That one has potential. I'll keep it on my list.
For a podcast that looks at MLS players like almost weekly, the fact that I can't pick out a few players who are going to have complete downgrades is pretty bad.
There's just so many people that deserve it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Is Giuseppe Rossi still on RSL?
No, they terminated his contract.
What a mess.
Yeah, that was not a good signing. Downgrades. God.
I've got 3 on my list right now.
Can I just put the entire like Red Bull squad? They all deserve to be a bronze at this point. I've got a few in mind.
Yeah, me too. Oh, goodness gracious. You do not deserve to be that high rated.
Is this what we want or what we think is going to happen?
I would say think, not necessarily want.
Okay, that changes my list a little bit.
I know who I'm sure I could figure out your want list.
I'm just looking through names at this point and trying to pick out like players that haven't been good. Can I just put everybody on FC Dallas to 0 because none of them exist? Is that a thing? I feel like that should be a thing.
Nope. Not a thing. Can't be a thing.
Definitely is a thing. Should do it. Probably will.
All right. I have a pretty decent enough list.
Okay. Go ahead. Start naming a few.
All right. The given, Blaise Matuidi.
Yeah, obviously.
I say Kenneth Vermeer. The fact that he is a 76 rated is an absolute crime. I said Federico Higuain. He is 73 rated and is currently 35 years old. So doesn't get a lot of game time anymore. Fully expect him to get slated by FIFA. I said Ilsinho because he is a 68 rated player. And I don't think he really plays at all anymore.
Okay.
You know, Ilsinho has 60 pace. How is that possible?
I don't know, man. This dude, I don't know.
He has 20 more pace than Roman Torres. That's crazy. He has almost 30 more pace than Frederick Briand.
That's not good.
Oh my God. Why MLS players are so slow? I see 3 in a row here. Briand, Jeff Lorenowitz, and Drew Moore. Not one of them is at least 40 pace.
That's pretty good.
This is why nobody plays this league.
No.
Aurelian Collin is 41 pace.
Those guys are all old too, so.
Yeah. Dejan Jakovic is 34 pace. I also put Ramon Avila on there.
Okay. I've got a list here that is a little bit different. Kieran Gibbs sucks, so he's gone. Jeff Cameron sucks, so he's done. Ryan Shawcross is really bad, so he's done. Omar Gonzalez needs to retire. Dom Dwyer hasn't done anything, I don't think, all year.
Yeah, those are good shots.
And there was one more. Where'd he go?
Maybe say like Daniel Vega.
I was gonna say something like Daniel Vega, yeah. A surprising one, because I think we all don't hate this guy. Tommy Thompson can barely get a game in San Jose right now. I wouldn't be shocked to see him drop a rating or two.
Yeah. I don't think he'll drop enough that it'll be like the biggest dropper.
No. Oh, for biggest upgrade, we forgot to put Jake Mulroney in there.
Dislike you.
There's just so many players to pick from.
I'm looking at the list. I'm totally changing the topic here, but I'm looking at the list of the slowest guys in this league. It's sad to see how many of these guys are in and out starters.
Right.
Why is there so many slow? First of all, I want to know what's going on with Keaton Parks. How does this man is how old? 23. And he has 41 pace in FIFA. You have literally less pace than Kendall Waston. I don't understand.
Dropping back to people who should get upgraded but probably won't. Joe Willis.
Oh, he definitely won't get an upgrade. If he does, it's gonna be like 1.
Yeah.
You could see a lot of people on Nashville.
And now I'm back to bronzes. So yeah, I stuck more with the how you say the silvers than the all the golds there.
Mhm.
So I'll say my biggest are Dom, Omar, and Ryan Shawcross. Was my biggest.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. I think Matuidi will definitely be the biggest drop. He needs to be.
Yeah.
No
yeah.
shot he's anywhere near an 83 rated player in this league right now.
No. Oh gosh.
All
Is
right,
it bad that the only thing that we think of when we look at FIFA and MLS is just downgrades because we think everybody hates us?
I don't think everybody hates us. I just think FIFA hates us.
It's true too. It's
Right?
true.
They gave Nani a 97 rated card last season.
Yeah, that was like a, what do you call it? A like objectives card or something.
I don't know.
I don't play FIFA enough to know what the cards are anymore.
No, I don't know anymore either.
It was a,
You know what I'm kind of curious of? You want to take a look at team of the season last year?
yeah. It was a, what is this? Why do we not have a description for what this is?
All right, team of the season.
Showdown SBC.
Oh, get out of here. You're gonna be pissed. I'm pissed too.
Oh, on the team of the year.
On the team of the season, yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad.
I
Hold
don't
on.
think it's all bad. A lot of this is definitely right. There's just one guy that just has zero business being in this team of the season.
Thompson MLS. One guy who has zero business being in this team of the season. Is it
Yeah.
just those 11?
Am I looking at 12? 1, 2. Oh, what? Don't they usually include like a couple other guys too? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 12.
I got 11. How'd that happen?
I'm assuming you're still on flipping.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, I got the picture here. 4, 8, 10. This is last year's. We still have 11 there. MLS Tots. FIFA 21.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. I'm counting 12 even on flipping.
One of us can't count, and my guess is probably me.
Yeah, I think it's you too.
Okay. Go through your list and I'll figure out who I'm missing.
I'll go through the list of what looks like it is on the field. So I got Andre Blake in goal.
Uh-huh.
2 center backs are Zimmerman and Mensah.
Mm-hmm.
Left back is Kai Wagner.
Yep.
Right back is Tinnerholm.
Yep.
Midfield is prepare a trash can because you're going to want to vomit. Blaise Matuidi.
Oh my God, that's the one that I don't see.
He's the 3rd highest ranked one for the team of the season.
He
has no business being in this team of the season. No business.
He was a SBC card.
I don't care. Doesn't deserve it.
No, definitely not. But that's how they make their money, right? His card looks nice, like usable.
Oh, for sure. It looks great. Everything's 84 at least. That's ridiculous.
One team of the week, 81 rated. And then one French player, 84 rated. Not bad.
All right. Is there anything else to cover?
Oops. No, I don't think so. I've covered enough. I don't. This is a fun episode because we're two people who are not playing this game, so we have literally no reason to like lie about what we're doing. Like it's not like we're coming in and be like, oh,
Please me Tweety to the moon because I
yeah,
want
right.
to. I like paying card.
Like Patrick Seagrass, 1 million overall. Like it doesn't matter to us. So it was a pretty honest and fair review, I think, and a shorter one to get us back into the role of things. We still have a few episode ideas that we need to try and staple out. We've got like 4 or 5 prepped scripts that we need to just sit down and finish. But we'll be back more regular schedule sometime soon. What else you got?
I don't know. You know what? It's not really a question of the day, but just
Sure.
we'll call it comment of the day. Something that kind of was picking up on today. So obviously we've seen this spike in Barco's play level this season after many years of him not living up to that potential that many expected for him. And I kind of realized that he's not the only player that this is happening to. And it makes me think that teams need to start being more patient when they bring in young South American players in and not just kind of throwing them into the league. They don't do well in the beginning, and then that's it, you bench them, a la Thomas Chacon. I don't even know if he got a chance, to be honest. But, I mean, this season we're seeing Barco, who's gotten consistent playing time and is finally starting to get it together. Jesus Medina, same thing, just was overall not up to his potential. And now this season, he's really started to kick it into gear. This guy didn't necessarily have like the high media attention potential, but Shallow's taken off this season as well. And he's been in that team for a while. I just think, you know, these guys breaking out this season and performing well kind of just reiterates the point that while you still have your Tejan Buchanans and your Sam Vines who kind of just break out really quickly as really young players, I think there are guys that need a little bit more time to develop. And I think teams have to be patient with it and continue to put their trust in them, kind of like, you know, these teams have in Barco and Medina. Kind of curious to hear your thoughts.
I completely agree. There is this fine line that people are trying to walk between developing young talent and having a competitive team, right? So you've got owners who just want to win, and you've got owners who just want to make money. You know, you've got owners who just want to win, like Seattle. I'll pick on Seattle, right? You've got owners who just want to make money. Red Bull, Dallas. Then you've got the teams like Atlanta that are trying to mix in both, right? And then you got teams that aren't doing it at all. Vancouver, right? It's a very cool. The cool thing about this salary capped league is that you see these types of strategies. I'll use the term strategies, right? Of how you want to approach this business of soccer, right? Look at the Premier League. The Premier League is straight up go buy all the best players and compete for a title. It's fun. You get to watch really good high level football, but it's not different. So, and like I said, it's not like this league is bad. I'm watching this video right here from that MLS posted 5 minutes ago. Atlanta and DC ended 3-2, and 4 of the 5 goals were straight bangers. Like, it's just enjoyable to watch. That's so dirty.
Side note, there's been so many goals scored this week.
There have been.
Crazy.
I still haven't seen the highlights of the Red Bull, but no, it's I agree. It is cool to see that, but I think people need to start giving more time to people, and that's why Red Bull doesn't care if we're not going to win it, if we're not going to win something, because if we give them enough time to develop John Tolkien and develop Caden Clark and develop these players into somebody who can get sold overseas, then you're in good shape, right? That being said, the teams that also want to win, the fans need to have patience. I'll say the teams that aren't Dallas or Red Bull or teams that have that European connection, be patient with these players because they will eventually work out for you. The reason why Red Bull fans and Dallas fans can't get excited, back in the shot, can't get excited about having these young players starting to develop is because in 2 years they're gone anyway. And we know they're gone anyway. Like in Atlanta, you can have somebody like Barco,
Yeah.
who falls flat for a little bit. Your ownership are just going to bring in more players around him to kind of compensate. And then when he gets going, he gets going.
Yep.
So it again, the cool part about it is that you've got this kind of atmosphere of uniqueness in the league, and different teams will have to take different approaches to it, right? So
Yeah, I mean, I think you kind of just have to establish what kind of a team you are. It's like if you say, like Dallas, take Dallas for example, like you tell the young players that we are going to train you up as soon as you have a good season, maybe not even getting to the point of you playing on the team. We're going to ship you off to Europe as soon as possible. Like we won't kind of just try to sit back and try to make a ton of money. We're just going to try to ship you off right away. Versus something like Portland. Like Portland's not going to attract the level of youngster like a Ricardo Pepi, for example, or like a Brian Reynolds. He's not going to go to Portland with the intention of jumping quickly to Europe because that's just not going to happen. That's not the way that they run their club. They try to compete. They want to keep guys around. Hence why you have guys like Diego Valeri, even though he's a bit older. And I just kind of going back to the original point. I would hope that teams like Vancouver, for example, and Divar Caicedo, obviously very young, has good potential, hasn't come out of the gates flying, but I think that they have to just give him some time. My worry is that they don't. And knowing Vancouver's track record, they just sell him for whatever they can get, and then he moves on somewhere else. But I think if they give him time, he will pan out. And I think, there's obviously other players in this league as well that can fall into that category. But I just think that the other teams like Vancouver in that situation should take a look at what's happening with NYC and Atlanta and say, okay, we can do the same thing with our guys.
yeah, no, I'm in agreement there. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something else to add on to that, but I really don't. I think you hit
No,
all
that's
the
okay. I think
all
we
the
covered
points
it.
there. So, good one there. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's everything. I hope everybody enjoyed this quick little FIFA related episode, and I hope you guys don't waste your money on an updated roster version of FIFA 21. But if you do, look out for our predictions and let us know what you think. I got nothing else to add. I don't know. I'm sure you don't. You added your piece. So we'll see you next time on the next episode of the Designated Players Podcast. See ya.